kid and you were raised by reading comics?
Raised by reading comics? Really, Stanley? A real comic book nerd would know that no superhero has parents. Howdy Homies, I'm the Sunny Side Spud, and welcome back to Sunset Overdrive, episode, let's call it 15.2. And the reason for that is, I realized in a future episode that I was actually a lot closer to the end of the game than I thought.
I've been working on my outstanding
And I really meant to do another side quest episode.
Man, am I glad to see you. Pretty dangerous out there, huh? Well, as long as you're out there, you mind grabbing some comics for me? I'll totally make it worth your while.
Okay, Stanley. Now, I have done this mission
my buddy
before.
Jason was a bus driver. I think I might have given him one.
But that episode got lost to the bitrate issue I had a while back. By a while back, I mean pretty damn recently, if I can be honest. So we used the same old save that we used to get back, to where we were, to do it here. And so we're gonna go ahead and redo the comic book section because I want to, and it was a fun set of missions, and I want you guys to be able to see it before the end of the game. I thought I was going to make that. Probably could have fast traveled, but whatever. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Now, wow, really? Okay. Wait, didn't I? Oh, I hit save for later, didn't I? I'm stupid. That explains a lot. Okay. Let's fast travel back here. I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I was hitting go now, but I switched the options. Sorry about that. Alright, moving on. Gonna ignore the scary sounds that just happened behind me. Assume that those were for the OD, not for me. Okay. And death.
Awesome! You found one. Oh man, this is great. Jason was dead, wasn't he? That's okay. As I always say, comics are more important than friends. It would be awesome if you could find some more, though. I'm so stupid.
Damn.
I can't believe I forgot about Trina. She used to be my girlfriend, but then we had this super big blow up about Captain Thunder's origin story and whatever. I was right. Anyway, she worked at the hotel down the road. Maybe you can find it there. You won't believe it. I remembered who I gave one to. It was this guy, Terry. Kind of sketchy, and the BO on that guy. Jesus. I think he joined a gang of scabs.
Oh. That sucks. Because I'm definitely going to have to murder him. Oh, hello, camera.
See, the thing is, I borrowed some comics from this guy, Anton. Then I lent them to some of my friends, but I forgot which friends. And this guy, Anton, he's gonna kill me if he finds out I don't have his comics. Seriously, I think he, kills people for a living.
That was Craig.
Yes, it was. Oh, God. Yeah, I love the explosion. It's a good amp. It's a very good amp. Oh, I see it. Death from above.
I just remembered I have this buddy, Mike, who works construction. Huge comic geek. Every day at lunch, he would go read at the same place. So, maybe he left it there?
Sounds reasonable. And I hear construction in this game, and I know that it's going to be a herker. Yep, there he is. Beat down. I keep forgetting I have the amp for the announcer. Whoa! Stuck animation. Alright. That was fun. Beautiful.
I gave one to this guy at the coffee shop. I don't remember his name, but I think he said he was a roofer or something. Hope that helps.
You gave out a comic? You loaned out a comic to somebody you didn't know the name of? And you claim to be a collector who cares? Let's see here. He was a roofer? Does that? Oh, got it. Okay. And then we just turn in the comics. Nice. That's one. Alright.
Oh, I just remembered. Anton was right next door the whole time. Sorry.
That's funny.
Anyway, come get your reward.
Superhero MMA gloves, superhero spandex shirt. Let's do some more.
Hey, I was thinking about this whole apocalypse thing. So lots of people died, and it's really sad. So why should their comics go to waste, right?
Salt of the earth.
A bunch of our regular customers had really good collections, and they lived in the area. So go rescue those lonely comics.
Rescue those lonely comics. That's so funny to me. So, funny thing about me, I really don't like salt. Like, don't get me wrong, a little bit of salt is necessary for a lot of meals. I get that. But, like, I hate tasting salt. Kind of at all. And it's to a pretty extreme extent.
I'm in a situation.
Wow, I kind of feel bad about that one. Not that bad, though. But it's like to such an extreme extent that...
Man, I hope those weren't loyal customers you just killed. Now, whatever, the comic's the important part, right?
Jesus. It's to such an extent that, like... We really only open up our salt in... My wife and I mean... Once... every couple months, if that.
Fresh shipment, mint condition. That thing looks crisp. Don't open the plastic wrap. I want to savor the first smell.
I get it, actually. I smell my books too, not gonna lie. But, like, honestly, most of the time, the salt at our place gets used is because, one of our best friends is a complete salt junkie.
Right. You're pretty badass. Someone should write a comic about you and then do a video game spin-off. Then you could cosplay as yourself. That is so meta.
Honestly, how long do you think it would take? If a video game was based off of a person, how long do you think it would take going to a con, quote-unquote cosplay, as yourself before people realize that you're actually you?
Nice. Limited edition, but it looks a little used. I hope they didn't read it in the bathroom. I can't be too picky, but I'm definitely reordering a new one when this is all over.
If this all ends. But it's just, I hate salt so much, it's to the extent that...
out on the water. Maybe they were trying to hide their comic addiction from their mom. That makes total sense to me.
It's to such an extent that for the longest time,
Okay, that's everyone on the list. Bring them back and I'll get them all in slipcovers.
I'm never gonna finish this sentence, am I? It's to such an extent that, for the longest time, I thought the salt of the earth was supposed to be a bad thing. In other words, I thought the scum of the earth and the salt of the earth were meant the same thing. And it took a long time for me to realize that it wasn't the case. In fact, it was actually a Bible study that I found out it's because salt is so useful and necessary in ancient cultures to survive. And, you know, jerky and... cured meats and stuff meant so much.
Nice. Here, I found this in the back closet. It'll totally make you look like a superhero. You can be like the superhero who liberates comic books during the mutant apocalypse.
Sure.
It would be an amazing comic.
Okay, bud. Superhero pants, superhero shoes. Talk to Stanley
Hey, I got
yet
this
again.
story idea. Check it out. Okay. You're the comic knight, upholder of the comics code, and defender of comics in the apocalypse. What do you think? It's awesome, huh? I draw it up, but I can't draw or write. But I love reading. I got some leads on some more. You know, if you're truly the hero this city needs.
Okay, Stanley.
We shipped out a bunch of books the week before the city turned. As Comic Knight, it's really your duty to liberate them from the clutches of the enemy and return them to good owners, like me.
Two. Any closer than that? Nah, I think that one's the closest. Wait. That one. This claim to be the closest. Okay.
Amazing is happening.
Yeah. So to me, the salt of the earth, it's legitimately hard to remember that it's a good thing. Somebody called me the salt of the earth when I didn't know what it meant. And I was like, what the hell, man? I did you a favor. Like, I didn't say anything at the time, thank God, because that would have been embarrassing. But, yeah, no, I just always, for like years, I was like, dude, what the fuck? That was so mean. I was doing my best.
Blow for comic justice. Hey, so I've been thinking about your superpowers. You obviously have the power to grind on, like, anything. Maybe you should be the grinder.
I think you should stick with Comic Knight.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Comic Knight's not great, but it's better than the Grinder. That's for sure. It's another area.
That was grand.
Do you guys see it anywhere? Oh, hello. I wish I remembered that. Like I said, I did this recently. I wish I remember where these were better. Recently strong. It was like a month and a half ago. Maybe more. The bitrate issue really set me back, guys. That was sick. That was also sick. Okay. Is that it? Oh no, that's a chair. Okay. Do I just need to kill some OD here? Poppers. Okay. Oh, there he is.
The Comic
Yay.
Knight saves more luscious mint pages from the grips of Gross City villains. No, Gross City is that's a terrible name. I need a good name for what Sunset City has become. Something, I don't know, like darker, like Twilight City. Oh man, that's good. Yeah, and it appeals to girls too. Your comic is going to be such a hit.
It appeals to girls too, because it's Twilight, guys. It's referencing the vampire thing. Get it?
Knuckle sandwich.
I was thinking about your backstory. Now, is it a little far-fetched if your parents died and you were raised by reading comics?
Raised by reading comics? Really, Stanley? A real comic book nerd would know that. No.
I should probably kill it.
A real comic book nerd would know that no superhero has parents. Obviously. Oh, you're bigger than I anticipated. Ooh. Bless my soul, the hurker's on a roll. God, okay. Okay, cool. Woo!
You carry this super dense magic comic, and that's where you
mold and book lice as the weaknesses for a comic book hero. Book lice. And mold.
Okay.
Ooh, that
so
was
at this
close.
point, you've got this magic comic and a mission to save the comics of Twilight City. The story needs more.
How about a villain?
Yes, a villain. Someone who hates comics. Like my ex. Just kidding. Not really. I actually never had a girlfriend, whatever. Anyway, I gotta think about this. Just keep up that first edition Justice comic night.
I feel like he really needed me to be surprised that he's never had a girlfriend.
Musty mildew. I mean, what do comics fear most, right? Right? Maybe you used to be lovers or whatever, but then she had like a freak drowning accident, and now she's only being kept alive by a symbiotic mold. An evil mold. And the mold is in her head, making her totally crazy. I can see the movie already.
I'm sorry, but the freak drowning accident is still pretty funny to me, if I can be honest. Oh, is it on the other side? Yeah, it's on the other side. That makes more sense. Saying that, I thought too how Jack stole some comics, which I guess wouldn't be that shocking. He is an arms dealer. Where is it? Down there? Yep. No.
I'm the breaker of balls!
You know, Musty Mildew
There
is
we go.
a perfect nemesis. I mean, think about what would happen if her musty mildewness ever got near your magic comic. Who knows if kitty litter and baking soda could even bring the magic back?
Kitty litter and baking soda. That's one I have never heard, to be honest with you. Then again, I don't normally get my books wet. Knock on wood. Fun fact, until about a month ago, I haven't moved all of my desk stuff back into this room yet. But before, I still had the comic book I was working on my desk.
If your magic comic ever gets musty, you can always collect more comics to restore your power. Then we can have a whole series of comeback issues building up to a climactic fight. This could easily be 100 plus issues.
This could easily be 100 issues, and then just in the background, a scab goes, "That's bullshit." Yeah. So if anybody wants to take a quick guess on what I'm currently reading, I'll give you a hint. It is Batman, and it is in the world with oh man, there's a lot going on here. There we go.
Got it. Okay, this is going to get full circle. Comic night, I mean, you could be rocked by all this guilt because you could have saved Musty when she needed you most, but you were too busy reading comics the day she drowned.
Is this art imitating life here?
Any connections here are purely coincidental. This is a monumental tragedy. I mean, she blames the comics. And maybe you secretly blame,
Yourself?
Myself?
Oh, no, wait, no. What? No. How could you have known she was suffering all that time? Come on, get back on board with this.
Oof, man, oof. It's Batman, and it's a continuation of the world where, the Killing Joke takes place. So if anybody, comment down below. Comment down below your guess, and in a couple minutes I'll tell you what it actually was. And you guys can edit your comment if you want to say if you got it right. And if you get it right, you'll win a free subscription to my channel. I don't know where this comic is. I was kind of hoping I would find it soon. I think I need to start killing dudes.
Immolator.
Let's see here. Oh, there it is.
So the climactic fight with Musty Mildew. Maybe there's still some consciousness left in her brain. You're still in love with her, so you don't want to kill her. You just need to get rid of all that mold so she can rest in peace. None of the conventional ways work. That's for sure.
Okay. So,
Somebody wants a piece of those troopers.
oh, is that a call to action? Oh, Jesus, there's a lot going on.
Systems damaged. I'm an artist who works in Finch corpses.
Thanks. So, now, you ready for this ending?
Definitely not.
So in order to defeat Musty Mildew, the Comic Knight has to sacrifice the very thing he loves most.
The Super Mint Magic comic.
Yeah. How did you know? Huh. I guess you are the Comic Knight.
Yeah, and I'm not doing it. I've got comics to save. No way I'm giving up my powers for moldy old love.
Wow, you're such an anti-hero. There's so much truth in this art. I'm done collecting. I've got to get to writing all this down. And you, good luck out there, Comic Knight. One man in this town believes in you.
Thanks, Stanley. Alright. So the comic in question was Batman Endgame. Really love that one. I need to finish it, man. I'm taking forever. But I mean, like forever. But I will. I really like that line, though. Straight up, I actually wrote a like full 10-page thesis on Batman's changing morals through the lens of that comic line. Since he kind of like starts that line as very Kantian morals, i.e., you do what is moral is what is your duty, and vice versa. And so he believes that he couldn't possibly he can't kill because that is not his duty. His duty is to protect solely. Therefore, to kill, even if it was to save more lives, would be immoral. Hence why Batman doesn't kill. And slowly, as he goes along in that comic line, he becomes more consequentialist. And ultimately, spoiler alert, does try to kill the Joker. So yeah, it's a cool line. I really like it. Sorry, I'm just gonna kill this robot here, and then call it an episode, in case that wasn't obvious by the rapidly shrinking red bar under this video. Nice. Did that net me like a lot of money or anything? I hope so. I'll do at least one more side quest episode before the end of the game. After the end of the game, I am going to straight up marathon a bunch of side quests. I would love to actually beat all the side quests. I've done it before in my personal gameplay. So yeah, I would like to finish all of them. I probably will not do all of the like challenges, because those are a lot harder. And less interesting, if I can be honest. But I'll definitely I want to do all of the side quests in the game. That is the goal. Actually, yeah. But I might do a guard the place mission. Anyways, the next time you see me, we'll be back on our normal save file. And that's going to do it for this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things that help me. I'm the Sunny Side Spud. I will continue to be the Sunny Side Spud. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.